Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. Today is day 18 of 30 Days of Sketches, and today's sketch was created by Judith Garcia. It is this sketch right here. It has a diagonal element. Now this looks like an 8.5 by 11 sketch to me, but I am scrapbooking 12 by 12 because I have the So Call Me photos to do. I've got a couple of pieces of paper, some things out in my photo, so let's see what I can do. Guys, so I am starting off by tearing this paper right here, and this is a text print paper, so I am going to place that over top of the basic gray paper. Now, I really do like the way that this text print layers over top of the basic gray paper. I find it really pretty, I guess, for any other lack of any other kind of artistic or scrapbooky or crafty term. I just find it really pretty. And you know, that's kind of what matters, right? Like, it doesn't, somebody else might look at that and be like, oh girl, no. And somebody else might be like, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in the world. Now, do I think it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in the world? No, but I do like it. All right, so I am going to do what I did with these like layered up bits of paper. I'm going to do it again, right? Like if you find something that works for you, nobody says that you have to reinvent the wheel. Nobody says that you need to, figure out some new cool way to use up a paper. Use it the same way, right? I liked what I did last time, so again, I am using that same thing again. And that just makes it easy for me because I don't have to think of something amazing to use this paper for. It's not going to just sit in my stash because I haven't thought of the amazing thing. And then there's going to be continuity across the train layouts because I've done this once and these kind of papers are peeking out from behind something, and now the papers here are also peeking out from behind something. So me just working with something that already works is adding more value than just that, and I find that to be pretty cool, you guys. I am going to place my photo all the way across to the edge of the paper here, just like in the sketch. And the photo is a bunch of hand and lantern signals for trains. So if you were looking at this going, I'm not exactly sure what in the world she's trying to show here, because the picture's a little hard to see, that is what it is, you guys. And I will tell you, I took a picture of this and it was a laminated thing in a window, and I don't even care that it was a laminated thing in a window and it wasn't like out of some amazing something or other, right? Like, it's still something that I wanted to remember. And there I am trying to throw that little die cut in there again, because you and I both know that that poor little die cut has been attempted to be on a bunch of pages, but just has never made it. It will, though. That die cut will go on one of these pages before I am finished with the Snow Call Me photos. It's got to, right? Like, I have challenged myself to make sure that it does actually makes its little way there, right? So yeah, that's something. Now I'm pulling out this basic gray sticker sheet because some of it's a little bright, but some of it's not so bright. And some of it, I think, will go really well with my layouts here. I am going to add that little circle sticker piece, and that's not even really the actual sticker, you guys. That is just one of the separators from stickers on either side of it. But you know how it still prints, when they print stickers, they overprint so that they don't underprint the sticker on accident. But I just decided to place that on there because why not, right? Like, it's adding a little bit of color. It's adding a little bit of interest. It's bringing in the things that I already have going on the layout. I decided that down here at the bottom, I would use this big one that is basically a full page, like a full cut off of what I was cutting out of that 6x8 paper earlier. And I'm just going to put that down there as kind of a placeholder until I get everything where I need it to be. And then I can build something on top of that. Now, I was thinking about doing some journaling on top of this, actually. I was thinking about going and grabbing a little scrap of vellum and putting it over top and just journaling about how I thought that this hand signals thing was really cool and I needed to take a picture of it, even though it was just a laminated thing in a window. You know, all the things that I just talked to you guys about when I was telling you what the photograph is. But ultimately, I don't do that. And I don't know exactly why I don't do that, because that was the plan. That is what was in my head. But when it came time to actually do it, I don't know. I guess I forgot what the plan was, and I ended up doing something completely different, because my title was going to be over there where it says howdy, because hand signals, I'm thinking, hey, how you doing? Howdy, hi there, all that kind of stuff. So I don't know, maybe in the, half an hour it took me to get this layout together, I completely forgot what my plan was in the midst of that. And that happens, right? Like, I can be doing something. How many times does this happen to you? You walk into a room and you completely forget why you walked into that room. So you leave and you go back and you're like, oh, I remember. And you walk back into the room and you completely forget again. Like, it's crazy. I could probably still name every single kid in my kindergarten class, their first and last name. But I'll be danged if I can remember what I just said 3 minutes ago or what I was planning on doing 5 minutes ago, right? Like, it's crazy how memories work. It just really is. Oh my word. I just realized while I'm watching this video that I have a naked tag hole. I put this tag under there, you guys, and I never put the twine on it. Okay, I'm going to walk across to the other side of the table and get my twine. And holy Moses, cannot have a naked tag hole. That would ruin my day. Okay, so I'm going to... literally, while I'm doing this voiceover, put my tag string through my tag hole. I completely forgot that I put that there. Oh my word. Oh my word. Okay. Now, I always say, I'm not going to go back and put on strings and stuff in older layouts that had naked tag holes, because I just don't care that much. Because back then I didn't have a problem with a naked tag hole. But now I have a problem with a naked tag hole. And since I know I have a problem with a naked tag hole and I haven't put away the layout yet, I am literally, like 10 minutes away from having the layout finished to doing this voiceover and stuff with you guys. I don't have a problem with putting my twine, my little bow tie, through a little bit of glue and placing it down there on my tag hole. So the photos and stuff will have the naked tag hole, you guys, and I cannot believe I just did that. Okay, now my tag hole is not naked. There's a little bit of twine up there, and I kind of like it. Kind of like it with the twine, not the naked tag hole. Okay. So now I am going to mess around and layer some bits up. I just felt like there was too much blank space over here on the left, where the on the left of the photo over here. It just felt like there needed to be a little bit more excitement. So I'm bringing in more tickets. I'm going to go ahead and overlap and tuck under and do that with all the things. I just find that to be the most visually pleasing, where you are going to have a variety of items and they're going to kind of be, not all over the place, but they're definitely they look a little less placed and a little bit more scattered, I want to say. This kind of feel, I wanted it to kind of feel like I placed this photo down, pushed it down on the page, and the stuff kind of escapade, right? Like the stuff just kind of went out from underneath of the photo a little bit. And I feel like that effect that I was going for right there happened. At least that's what it seems like to me. You might be thinking you're a psychopath, but that's fine. It's fine. And then I was going through my stash in the Snoqualmie kit. So I wasn't going through the stash. I was going through the Snoqualmie kit, which is stash. And pulled out this thank you, and then I pulled out a little foam kind of burst as well. And I decided that my title was going to say thank you for hand signals, because that's what these are, and these are how, you know, people communicate from, if they're on the station to the train, and they can see things. It's lantern / hand signals is what the paper said. And I just thought that was really cool. So I am saying thank you for hand signals. I do go to my stash to find some letter stickers, and I end up going with some really, really old ones, you guys. I think they're from Stickopotamus, and they're like these kind of oldie, antique looking letters. They're kind of like tile letters, and I am going to go ahead and use those. Now, I am ridiculously happy with these. They are a little bit oversized of where exactly I need them. So I am going to trim them down once I realize how big they actually are. I am already overlapping them on top of each other, but honestly, that wasn't enough. I had to trim them down. I like this layout. There's a little bit of brighter color in this one, and I felt like I needed to do that, right? Like I felt like there needed to be a little bit of brightness surrounding this layout, so that it kind of draws you into that hand signal photo. I didn't want the photo to get lost in the page with the amount of stuff that I have around it, because there's a lot of decoration on this page for one simple photo, and I felt like, you know, I needed to have those colorful bits, those brighter colorful bits around the photo to kind of draw your eye into it. So I guess maybe there's a design rule about that. I don't know. Maybe is there? But anyway, that is the reason why I did that. And that is going to do it for this layout, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out the playlist down below for everyone who is playing along with 30 days of sketches this March. And that's all I have to say about that. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again real soon for another video.